There's two more things to watch out for when it comes to the equipment in your system. Some companies get nervous you might be unhappy with their service and want to cancel the monitoring. So they do things with the equipment and the monitoring contract to make it really hard for you to ever cancel. They want to lock you into doing business with them so it's impossible for you to ever go to another company for service or monitoring no matter what. There's two ways they do this with the equipment. One way is they retain ownership of the equipment they install in your home or of some vital component, like the microprocessor. Here's what I mean. My wife used to go to a doctor in Fairfax named Alan. Alan got a security system from a company that advertises $99 systems. One day I asked him if it would be okay to see his agreement. His agreement showed he'd paid them way more than $99. But the agreement also said this, quote, "System to remain property of ADT." Think about what that means. Even though he paid him several $100s, this was really an installation fee because he doesn't own anything. Now, if he's perfectly happy with their service, and he may be, no problem. But hey, we're grown-ups. Who's really in the driver's seat here? If he's got a problem and finds them non-responsive, can he call another company to come over and fix it? No. That equipment is not his property. After his 3 or 5 years of contracted service are finished, can he then call another company to begin monitoring that system for him? No. If he terminates his service, they could come back to pick up their equipment. Let me refer again to some of these companies' contracts. Again, contracts can change any time, but these are the most recent ones that I have. Guardian says, "You will own the system except for the control transmitting device, which the company will always own." This makes it seem as if you still own the system, but there's some minor part they own. Guess what? Your system won't work without that part. And since it's usually soldered into the motherboard, I wonder if they'll be stopping by to pick up your main panel if you cancel their service. Sloman says, "Slomans shall always retain title to the PROM. This is a memory chip that may be soldered into the motherboard. Same deal." Vector says, "You will own the system except for the transmitting device, which we will always own." But they go even further. Their contract says, if they take over servicing a system that you already have, one that you already bought from another company, guess what? They own that transmitting device too. To quote, "After the takeover, we will always own the digital transmitting device." Wow. Brinks says, quote, "Brinks is the owner of the standard protective equipment at all times." It's really best if you own the system in its entirety. In that way, you're in the driver's seat. It puts the security company in the position where they have to earn your business year in and year out by doing a good job for you. Isn't that the way it should be? Question number 7, will I own the whole system and everything in it, or do you continue to own part of it?